So, my speech is going to be on how to do an at home manicure. Um, this specific goal is to demonstrate how to do this at home manicure in order to save money by not going to a salon and instead doing it in your own home. So, most of us spend a lot of money on beauty when it's not always necessary. It's easy to want to always spend a ton of money on the latest everything. I know I have a big problem with it, but I've been really good about doing these at home makeup or at home manicures. I've been very good about that. So the first thing that you would do would be to collect the materials that you need, which would include your nail polish remover and cotton balls, and then you would have to get a cuticle oil and a cuticle pusher, nail clippers, a nail buffer, as well as a base coat, top coat, and the color polish you would like to use, a bowl for soaking your hands in, and a gentle face cleanser that you would put in to soak your nails. So now that you've gathered your materials, the next thing you do would be to prep your nails. And the first thing you need to do is make sure your hands are clean. So you would immediately just wash your hands. And once you're done with that, you take off any extra nail polish that you have on that. You would have to decide, though, if you use a nail polish remover that is acetone based or one that is non-acetone based. The difference is that if it has acetone, it means that it's a little harsher on your nails, but since you're not using it for long, it won't really do any significant damage. The non-acetone does not work as quickly, but won't damage your nails at all. So after you would do that, you would have to then use your nail clippers to clip your nails into the length that you want. Then you would take your nail buffer and buff your nails, which would smooth out all the imperfections. So this makes your nails extremely smooth and very nice. Then you would take a nail file and file your nails into the exact shape that you want. You can do oval or round, square. There's ones called stiletto. There's tons of different options. But if you wanted something like oval, you would just file it into an egg shape. And then if you wanted a round one instead, which is also popular, you would first file it into a square and then use the file with a slight angle and curve the square. It's a lot easier than it sounds. After you file your nails, it is now time to get to the relaxation part, and this is where you would just finally soak your hands and your nails into the bowl that you have with the facial cleanser in it, and you would let them only soak for up to no more than 3 minutes, because any more and the cuticles can get damaged, and you do not want that. So make sure that you time it. after you take them out and dry them off, then you would put your moisturizer on it, and you can even give yourself a hand massage like they do at the salon. So after all that, you would, dry your hands off, and then you decide, in order to move forward, you have to take off all that excess oil that just was put onto your nails by, the facial cleanser and the moisturizer. And the way you do that is re-put the nail polish remover on a cotton ball and swipe them over each nail. Now this is like a crucial step in doing the manicure. It's what they would do at a salon as well, because nobody, it would really mess up your manicure, and it wouldn't like dry correctly. It makes a big difference. After you do that, you would then start to put the cuticle oil on your cuticles, and this helps like get rid of the like dead skin or cuticle skin that's around your nail beds. And then you take the cuticle pusher and push it back, but not too hard because you don't want to damage your cuticles. It's actually very easy to do so be very careful. It's actually suggested not to use metal products like that, like cuticle stuff. It's better for you to use like an orange stick instead. So after you're done doing that, you can finally start, painting your nails. So you would have to do the cuticle oil. You'd have to take that off again with the nail polish remover, and then you put on your base coat first. You have to paint in layers, and you let them dry in between each coat of paint. You let it dry, and this helps make it so the manicure doesn't become bumpy or like doesn't look weird or anything. So first things first, you would do the base coat, which protects your nail, and then you do the color and do a couple coats of the color to make sure it really pops. And then you would put on the top coat, which helps it so it doesn't chip at all. This is really helpful. So after you're done doing it, just let it dry. Don't touch anything. And after it's completely dry, you can actually take a cotton ball, put it on the cuticle pusher or the orange stick, and dip it in nail polish remover, and just like any nail polish that went on the skin, you could just get rid of. After you're done with all of that, there is a little bit of continued maintenance you could do with reapplying every other day the nail polish, which would make it look new, just keeping moisturizer on, everything like that. But these are the steps that you would take in order to do your at-home manicure. You actually would save a lot of money if you're someone who likes to go and get manicures done regularly. But thank you.